Today we're in the process of packing a alligator skull, which I sold last night through eBay's GSP program to someone in Australia. I have the alligator skull here. It's wired shut so that there won't be any movement and chipping. And when I purchased it, they also gave me some extra teeth. Because it's in its natural state, there is no way for the teeth as it dries out to stay in place, because the muscle tissue that holds it there dries up and goes away, so the teeth inevitably tend to fall out. So, and this was indicated in the listing, that the teeth may fall out. Normally, this is in its natural state, there's some skin on it. Naturally what's done, normally what's done if it's being prepared is that it's taken apart and glued back together. The skin is sometimes removed and it's actually bleached, so if you see a white one or ones that look clean, that's what's happened to them. They've been bleached and glued back together. Okay, I have a box. I have my foam in the bottom of the box. I'm going to use this foam around the edges of the skull and place it in the box so that I don't want any edges to touch the corner of my box. And then I have a packing slip, which is required through GSP. I'm placing that in there, and then I'm putting another piece of foam, which you can see is bigger than the size of the box. So then I will tuck it in all around all the edges again of the skull so that none of the corners come in contact with the outside of the box. So there's always lots and lots of padding between my objects and the actual box. So now I'll just close this up and tape it really quickly. I'm going to okay, I'll just any of you that's done GSP, I think you know that they unpack it and repack it when it's there. So all I really need to do is make sure that this is safe to be shipped to Kentucky, which is where GSP is, eBay's GSP. I've already pre-taped the bottom side of it. Okay, so that's secure. And now what I'm going to do, excuse me for walking in front of the camera, I have another box here, which this is going to go inside of. I have this bubble material, which I will put 2 layers of all the way around this. Then I will slide it in here. I'll probably cut this down because this is too large of a box. So I'll put 2 layers of this around this box. Slide it in here. I put a second packing slip. Actually, I'll put the packing slip right here. So I put 2 packing slips, one inside the box, one outside the box, just to make sure that both GSP and my customer get a packing slip. And I hope maybe if I put the second packing slip over it, my hope is that GSP will not unpack the inside box, because I think that the alligator is packed well enough so that if they pack the outside box well, that it won't break. And my goal is to get it to my customer in a way that it is exactly as I had shipped it. I'm going to put one more band of tape all the way around this box before I put it in, because I want it to be really, really tight. Then again, 2 layers of this all the way around, all four sides, then in this double box, and then the label to GSP, and it'll be off to go. Thanks. Okay, this is part 2 of my wrapping and packing and shipping my Gator head to GSP for eBay. As you can see, I have now wrapped all the box in this bubble wrap on all the sides. It's very tight. I cut down this box because it was too big and I don't want an extra big box. And I decided to put a third packing slip on the outside, hoping maybe they won't remove my bubble wrap. And you can see it's a very tight fit into this box. This Alligator is pretty well protected, so now I'm just going to fold up the sides like this. I will then seal it shut, put the label on the outside, and it will be packed and shipped away to GSP, where they will unpack it and then ship it to the customer in Australia.